let's talk about the showing of branch and resume and creating a custom command for a checkpoint.
Okay. So let me share my screen. So we have uh, when I use extension here and it tries to load something, but I never get the history for some reason.
We
And
just
then
explained why that happens. What do you mean for some?
uh, there, so when I resume, it also do the local thing. So let me run our tool.
Yeah, but they're based in a given folder is the problem, in a given project.
Mhm.
And that's what our tool that we just showed, that would show you where most of your sessions are saved. And then you could find it. But anyway, that's the why.
Okay. So let me switch to the Claude Code. And here I can resume my sessions. So it's taking time.
Well, also, this came up because, like I said, I didn't have Git installed on the computer, but I wanted to be able to create like a fork, and then, switch back to it later or resume from the earlier versions. And in the video I watched, it drove me nuts. Um, it's like, oh, here, fork, here's your ID. If you want to switch back, here's your ID. And it was like a 30 character random number, right? And I'm like, for the love of God, why, you know, why do I have to go find that to switch back to it, right? And then we realized actually, if you say, like create a backup, or what was it called? Um, what was the
We
term?
need to just give it a title.
Yeah, you can give it a name, which helps. So if you just hit space after that, you can give it a name, which was
So
better
so
than nothing.
so for example, if this is my new chat and I start talking, let's okay. So I start talking to him, and I want to store this chat. So to store that chat, I have a command called branch. So and then I can give it a name. So like say hello. So this is my branch name, and if I hit enter, so you can see if I don't give it a name, then
Yeah,
I have to use this unique ID. So what we need to do here, so we can say resume. So okay, so let's this chat be there. And for example, I close this Claude Code and come back after a few days. And then I open my Claude. And then I want to continue my previous chat. So I would say resume, say hello. So you can see I have a suggestion. And
Oh,
just I will hit yes, and my chat is
yeah.
from there is
Or you
continuing.
can remember that 30 character random number. Like just remember
but
Yeah, this character number is is confusing.
but the slash resume is something you built.
no.
No, no, this is the Claude. The branch is the recent command they added, but Joe and I was arguing on it because branch doesn't seem right. So we were also confused. Does it do something different? So we just figured that out that yeah, it is just storing the chat and giving it the reference for so we can remember that and we can recall and we can resume. So what we do, we ask AI to give it a proper name. So it should be like save or store chat. And then I said checkpoint. Then Joe said, yeah, checkpoint sounds right. So I asked, can I don't feel branch command like I want a checkpoint command which calls the branch command. So is it possible? So it says yes, and it go ahead and created the the command called checkpoint. So no, it's not in there for some reason.
Well, you
Rewind.
have a rewind checkpoint,
Yeah,
which is interesting.
which is interesting.
But
I
we were,
remember creating a command,
yeah.
so maybe.
Well, just do it again. Let's
Okay.
show how you actually did it.
Okay. So let me close this chat and branch command does not sound familiar or something
A
something
branch,
that I recall. Yeah.
I want to start something new, but not affect my old stuff, right? So I can revert back to it. Inadvertently, I think that's why it creates that checkpoint, but it's not called checkpoint. But when we're doing it, I kind of want to force the checkpoint. I want to force a restore point or something.
Mhm. So doesn't sound that I would remember. So can I have a command checkpoint calling branch? So it went ahead and it is scanning the commands, and I think it will find the checkpoint command. Or maybe it is not there for some reason.
Well, I wonder if you created it in a way where it was nested under your session and not in your global, right? So then it wouldn't be necessarily be available for here. This is where we haven't talked a lot about it, but there's your overall JSON settings, across all your stuff, but you can be down under a subfolder and create different instructions and different things that only affect that project you're working on.
Now it got confused. Branch is the recent Claude Code command to do a chat session restore client kind of thing. So it looks for the branch command. Good branch. It's built in Claude Code command. Okay. So we can do key binding branch. Reminder the command branch on top. Okay. Create a checkpoint command which will call branch. Okay, it's asking me. So it is created, and now I can call checkpoint. So you can see.
Hmm.
And if I start a new chat, and from there I can say checkpoint, say hello. So slash checkpoint, say hello.
It's not offering. You would think it would offer it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think the checkpoint. Are you sure it's not creating the checkpoint? Because I think you'd need a different thing to restore or resume or switch to
Right.
something
Mm-hmm.
or revert.
Create a session store point alias branch.
Right.
Oh, I have to resume.
Because that's what I was saying, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And resume, that word makes sense to me. Right. But the branch just didn't. I understand why it works. It's just I don't think of the word branch when I'm trying to create a checkpoint.
So you saw that as soon as I hit tab, the say hello
Uh-huh.
converted into the the
It's funny.
weird ID.
Yeah.
And now I can continue from there.
It might be easier if you just, before you're doing one of these, rename it to something human rememberable, like branch one. You know what I mean? And you can do type resume branch one instead of trying to remember or copying that string.
Yeah, but when you're working between different projects, I think you want the project name somewhere in there.
That's what I'm saying. You can rename it as you're starting a project or doing a branch. Before you do anything, do a / rename and name it, so you don't have to worry about scrolling through, because you can, as you do a resume, it'll list all the. If you don't remember the name, it'll list everything there with the names. And if you don't name it, it's going to name it for you. You follow what I'm saying?
So we can rename our current chat into something different.
Yeah, I do that all the time. This way it's easier when I go to resume. I know which one I'm looking at. Otherwise, I got to open it up. Nope, that's not the right one.
And then when I say resume, it will gonna suggest me.
Just hit resume. Just hit enter. Nope, don't even. You can type Irfan, but if you just hit enter now, just hit enter. It should be there.
I have to find it out.
It should have been there, but if you type in maybe
Yeah.
Did it not save?
I'm not sure. But when I type with resume, then it suggests me.
Yeah, that to me, that's what you want, right? Is
yeah.
Assuming again, you know the name of the thing.
That's why you rename it, so you can know it's easier.
Well, my point is, it's more. I'm just focused more, David, on the first word, because if you type the wrong letter, I wish it was embeddings and matching on concept, not that happen to be the actual text, right?
Right.
So, yeah.